back for another one. I'm with my boy Vic.
What's up?
We chilling in the garage with these beautiful masterpieces, his babies. We got one turbo, one naturally aspirated, both very fast. So which one's your favorite?
The red one.
The red one?
Yeah.
Why is that?
About a long shot because it's faster. That turbo shit different.
So it's the speed that gets you every time?
Yeah. When that boost kicks in. Like the automotive's fun. You going fast, whatever, but when this thing kicks in, that boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's just like...
Especially this type of weather, you know?
Nothing like it, right?
No, I don't know.
That's what's up, man. So, is this your first car?
Nah, actually...
You don't remember?
Like my seventh Integras, bro.
No shit. No shit. Always
Like
been
my
Integras?
sixth, yeah, always been Integras.
Always Integras for you.
Yeah, I had a green one, which is my first one. That one was H2B, which I did that myself. Then I got rid of that one. I got a 4-door one, which to build it, I got rid of that shit because I didn't like 4 doors. I don't even know why I got it. Then I got another shell, a green one, GSR. It was like a teal green. I was gonna put that one together, and then when I got into the car, that shit was rotted, like completely.
Damn.
Like the shit was clean outside, bro. And then I took the side skirt off.
That's the Jersey, like,
Yo, literally,
they
yo.
do that shit to you.
The salt, water, all
Make
that.
that shit nice and clean.
She had like a patch like this of metal still stuck on the side skirt when I took it off, bro.
Wow.
I was like, yo, drop that shit. I called the dude up, yo, come get this shit junked. I junked that shit. I was upset.
So you knock on it, it should start rattling.
I was upset, yo, because it was clean, yo. The 95 GSR, yo, teal green. 2000 front, clean as hell, bro, full interior and everything. And then that shit, bro, I took the side skirt off because I was like, yo, curious to me.
Rusted out.
All these shit are like that, yo. If you ever look at the Integras, they rust out a lot there. These, thank God. Yo.
What's the like the major point that's like rusty?
The side skirt area and the quarter panel, the whole area right there.
Cause I remember like when I had my CRX, it was like the back of the quarter panel. Like where the bumper would line up.
And you know, these
right
shit's
there.
all you come with that rubber piece that prevents water, but
And the fabric.
the water just retains it, and
Yeah.
it doesn't really help.
Damn.
So yeah, this is my, the fifth one, matter of fact, because then after I jumped the other one, I got another green one, and that one was pretty much all put together. And then I needed to get painted, and then the dude was like, yo, it was about a 6-month wait to paint it. So I was like, yo, 6 months to wait. So then literally, yo, I was scrolling through Marketplace and I found this shit on Florida, the shell.
Clean already.
Clean.
No
Full shell.
paint.
No wheel. It had no wheels.
That's still the original paint job?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Because you can,
Like
still, you can
since
see.
when you bought it, that's still the
yeah,
paint
I
job?
never painted it,
Damn.
nothing. I got like a stage 1 correction on it,
Right.
and that was it. I haven't really done nothing to it like that bodywork wise.
Huge difference from buying a Jersey car to a Florida.
Yeah, hell yeah, you got this whole front and the bottom, it's clean
No
as shit.
way.
Before I bought it, when I did buy it, it happened to be that the dude from Florida is KS Performance, which he buys cars to part out,
Okay.
and he does raffles and everything. So this car was supposed to be a raffle car.
Right.
The spots didn't fill up, so before he even posted anything for sale, I was like, y'all want dibs.
Right.
So he literally hit me up, he kept his word. He was like, yo, I know I gave you my word, I'm a man of my word, I'll sell you a shop. So I was like, yo, what does it come with? He said, yo, as you seen it, just no interior. What else? It had no interior, there's no seats.
And did you already have like parts and everything for
Yeah,
it?
literally
Like,
from everything from the old Integra. The same day, yo, as soon as I got this car, I started putting everything on it. I did the suspension, wheels, I swapped all the interior parts over, I put the motor in it. I did
You
everything
were
on it.
mentioning you do all of the work
Yeah,
yourself.
everything.
Everything.
In this garage. Literally in this
Fully
little-
built the engine.
Everything.
Everything.
Tranny. Well, the one thing I did in here with one of my boys, my boy Johnny, he opened up the tranny for me when I broke fourth, and he swapped over gears and everything because I was at a point that I just wanted to get rid of this shit because I had just blown a motor. I put it together, everything was good, driving, everything was fine. Then I was fucking with a Hellcat on the way home, Route 1, and my fourth went. I still gapped that bad, bro. Like, gapped him horribly bad. Yeah, he tried putting excuses saying that his car was spinning, but we're like in a higher gear. There's no way that car's gonna spin. So I was like, yeah, I was spinning.
I mean, they do spin, but you know they got traction.
But they nice. I fuck with them.
Depending on the tires. Too.
Yeah, and
It's like the first thing that people do when you get those cars.
Yeah, they put nice tires and exhaust and an intake.
Yeah.
But they fast, but they're not nothing whatever compared to this. Power to ratio, weight and everything, like, no way. These shits is way too much fun, bro. Shit got like 300 something pounds of torque.
How much horsepower?
536.
536.
16 pounds of boost on 93 pump gas. Never did the 85. I wanted to, but then I had the whole flex fuel setup to put on the car, and then.
And the flex fuel, so you can run both, right?
Yeah, so you could do 85 and then you could do 93.
Nice. What do you think it'll run if you put it on E85?
Definitely 600 for sure, like 620, 615.
Is that like the goal?
Right now, the goal for next season is probably like 700, some change. I want to do a nice head.
But you're not gonna do the all-wheel drive?
Nah, so the original plan was to do all-wheel drive, but with the hype, everything's just too expensive. Everybody's breaking parts, and then there's just more parts that keep coming out. They keep making new things coming all the time, billet parts, gears, everything.
So like, push it for later down the road when you know like your setup is...
Yeah, once I know what I want all-wheel drive-wise, then that's when I'll go and throw everything on and have fun.
So
but
this is the baby.
Yeah, this is the main baby.
So how did this one?
So when I had this car, I wanted to build something else. So then I happened to go to Craig's shop one day, which is CNN in Brunswick.
Yeah.
And I seen this voltage blue shell in the cut, and I've always wanted that car. So then I asked Craig, yo, what's up with that shell? You want to sell it? He said, nah, I don't want to sell it. Long story short, I ended up buying it like a week later. I bought that one. That one was one owner, automatic. Just needed a motor. I had a motor for it. I had tranny. I had mounts. I had everything to throw a motor, another car together.
And that's from just like years of
having extra parts for this car, upgrading parts in this car, and just keeping parts in the side, trying to sell parts to people, paying low ball. So at this point, parts are just sitting here. So I got the voltage blue one, and as I was gonna put everything together, when I went to go buy a motor, so the long block I had was the spare for this car. I blew the motor, so I ended up using the motor on this car. So then I kind of got held up a little bit as to like putting the other car together. So then I was in the market to buy motor parts and everything, so that, you know what, I'm gonna just wait a little bit to see if one of the part out guys, and so somebody posted up the car or a motor or anything for sale. So then literally I posted that I'm searching for a motor, and my boy Lou hits me up. My boy Lou from Amboy. He said, yo, part of Armando said, why don't you just buy the whole car instead of buying the motor off the car he got? And I'm like, oh, he got a car? He bought a blue Integra, he bought a part out. And I'm like, word, tell him to sell me the motor. He's like, nah, the car's too clean. He said he don't want to sell the motor. He'd rather sell the whole car. I went over there and then ended up buying a car.
This was the car.
Yeah, so then I had another shell, bro. Then I'm like, damn, now I got three cars. Yeah, when I went over there in person, he sent me videos, pictures, and everything. And I was like, oh, the car looks clean as hell. I want to see it in person. When I went in person, I was, I'll buy it. It was clean, bro. Clean as hell. The car had just gotten redone. It was a track car. Literally track car. Had Lexan all around. Bucket seats. Cup bumper. Had hood exit. Literally race car, bro.
All motor.
Like just meant to go down the drag and that's it. Quarter mile, that's it. No, can't drive this in the street. She had no interior. Had some, those bucket seats. You know, just on my back. Like, as soon as I got the car, I took that shit off. I was trying to get the car for cheaper in reality because I'm like, I don't really need parts from the car. You feel me? He said, nah, I'd rather just sell everything together. But fuck it. I bought everything. As the car was, brought it here. And then the first thing I did to it was
like make it more street.
More street car because I'm not a fan of Lexan, drag. I'm not a fan of that. I like going fast, don't get me wrong, but to make a car just for that, it's not cool because out here majority of the time it's cold.
You're gonna be driving like you want to drive it more than just a street.
I drive to the street. I get groceries and this shit. I'll take this shit to work. I could legit date this car. Because now it's full muffled and everything. So that's the purpose. The first thing I did was put the lip on, make it more street. Did a 5-lug. What else? I got the whole car sprayed inside. New bumpers, side skirts. The car was literally like. I'll send you pictures too, PCI side skirts. That you look at the car and you're like, why would somebody make a car this nice to just go fast?
But you know what? A lot of the cars that are drag cars are mostly just like all speed, and then like when they get the shit down packed, then they start making it look all nice.
Yeah, that's when they make them paint wise, wheels, everything.
Get everything set.
Which is the right way to do it, because you don't want a car looking good as hell and breaking all the time or not functioning.
You want it. It's like you want it to have that under construction look.
Facts. And then once you have it good, then you could come out with a wrapped car or a painted car, wider front, like shit like that. But me personally, I wouldn't build a car just to go straight.
Word.
There's more to it. I like to get in my car and have fun. I'll drive this shit. I'm home and bored inside one day. It's nice outside. Get in the car. Go for a drive. Chill. Put music. I put music back on.
The best feeling.
This shit had no music, no nothing, bro. No heat.
Oh, fully gutted.
Fully gutted. Yo, all this shit had was just the dash, roll cage, 2 bucket seats. That's it.
Damn.
No center console, nothing. No. So when I got the car, the whole car on the inside was like that. You know when you take the carpet out and it's like that ugly type of thing? We took out the whole insulation, the sound damaging. But it still looked ugly. Like that grayish, blackish.
Yeah. They didn't like scrape everything
out.
Yeah,
so it was just like dirty and ugly. So then when I got it, I was like, damn, nah, bro. I don't
Did you put a carpet?
Yeah, I got the whole shit sprayed inside.
New carpet?
I put the carpet from this car. And I'm getting this car redone again. Sprayed inside, roll cage, everything. And then the roll cage, I had a carpet, but the carpet was aftermarket. That shit looked horrendous in there, bro. That shit like this thick compared to. So this shit not fitting. Yeah, horrible. So it's not fitting right. The padding's not right. Certain things not closing right. And I'm like, yo, I can't.
It's so funny. It's like little things like that make a huge difference.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm picky as hell.
Especially with quality.
I'm picky as shit. Like, Orion's way better fitment wise.
Well, yeah.
And quality.
So it's like aftermarket parts, like some do a good job, where it's like that OE fit, and then some are just
off completely.
You're just buying it, just throw it in.
Literally. I mean, I don't really. I would say that more of like body panel wise, aftermarket is never accurate.
Oh yeah.
Like it'll just be off bad. Like, I was having problem putting this hood on.
What hood is this?
The sideline, because I guess you know the stock hood, the hinges for the hood that clips onto the actual hood latch.
Yeah.
It's not long enough.
Oh, okay.
So the other one is a little longer, so you have to like fuck with the hood latch, raise it up more. You have to see if it clears good, maybe it's too high or too low.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that. We were talking about that the other day with like alignment.
Yeah, it should be horrible.
When you're lining up body panels and shit like that, it makes all the difference when you're putting a car together.
Yeah. Especially these cars, yo. This one is just a little off because the front bumper's not put on. But these cars, yo, these shits on the side sag. The Integras, the back bumpers sag.
That's isn't there a company that that has that piece? It makes a piece that gets rid of the sag. I think so.
Magnets, I think it's magnets.
I think so.
I think I might get some for this. I just don't want to. I don't need to do them in the back. I need to do the front. I think on one of these corners.
That's awesome for these old cars, though.
Yeah, but then again, these cars, the USDM ones, come with that little round thing that comes around literally in between the fender and the bumper. There's a metal bracket. Okay. That's what pretty much holds the alignment for this fitment right here. You can always bend that a little more, make it fit better. So
I had that problem.
It's not a major issue with these.
It was like always like the little corners by like the corner light.
Yeah, EGs and CRXs.
Dude,
boy,
that was the worst. And the corner lights were always popping out.
Always, yo.
Like the little clips on the side.
But then again, it's because it's most likely aftermarket.
Yeah. Like, I mean, when I was in high school or like right after, like, I used to get like the amber corners from like, the eBay ones.
That's funny.
Or like you would buy them off of like, I don't know what website they would buy them off, but a lot of it was eBay.
Mainly eBay.
eBay like the amber, everybody wanted amber corners.
JDM amber corner lights.
Word.
That's all you have to search.
Word up. And then like you would clip it in, you hit a nice pothole, and then the clips would snap, and then your shit's hanging.
At one point, people started just putting the one-piece headlights on the EGs.
The one-piece headlights, they would sell those.
That shit won't pop out. The corners won't pop out. You're driving in the highway, your fucking corner lights coming out.
Yo,
at the racetrack, I used to see that shit all the time.
Like you would put up to a light. Somebody's like, "Yo, your light's hanging." It'd be hanging from the wire.
Bumper, yeah, literally scratched your bumper. Yo, bro. This shit did this to me one time on the side.
Yeah.
Because these bumpers on the side where it holds the actual bumper to the fender, there's a little hole shit where it should break a lot. The plastic just brakes. So you usually got to put a washer in it, or if you can make a nice bracket that you can put onto the bumper, then you're good. This shit came off on me one day. I had like a tire hat, 235/50 in this shit, and that shit chewed up away at the corner.
Scratching it all up.
And I didn't know, somebody pulled a message with me, like, yo, your bumper off. And I'm like, what?
Isn't that the worst?
Yeah, bro,
like, yeah, you think you chilling, you riding your car, all clean,
nice,
pumping music, you hanging. Be like, somebody like deflates your balloon. You'd be like, hey, yo, what's up? You think they'd be like, yo, it's just nice, bro. You'd be like, your fucking bumper's hanging off.
That'd be the worst. Then you got pulled over, fixing. I
had that shit happen to me with my Fit used to have that problem a lot because it was so low at one point. Like the tabs would come off.
Yo, wait, you had a Ford Integra at one point, right? A blue one, right?
Nah, so that was a girl that I was dating.
Oh, where?
Yeah, that was a girl that I was dating. She had a Ford Integra.
That shit just clicked in because I'm like, yo, I'm talking about Integras, and I'm like, yo, oh wait,
yeah, we had got it painted. I did like the wheel setup and everything on it.
Yeah, that was
I had wheels for days when I had the Fit.
What was the wheel called? It was with a B.
Oh, the Brock.
The Brock. That's
Brock
the
ones. I put them on there. I had them on the Fit.
Man. You for real?
Yeah, I had them on the Fit.
That's
it was
wide.
crazy wide.
Damn, huh?
And I don't know how I got them on that Integra, but I made it work.
Should get another Fit.
I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about that right-hand drive one. But
it'll be worth it.
It has to make sense.
And it's white.
It has to make sense for me.
Both white cars.
It is white. I wanted a white one from the beginning. Like when I went to go buy my Fit back in 2009. At the dealership, I was like, I want a white one. Like I'll wait. I want a white one. I want it manual. And they were like,
"Be nice."
You'd have to wait for like I don't know how long, or like if you get something that we have, like we'll get you a better deal. Like, you know, the bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
typical
damn.
dealership.
I was with my pops at the time. And I was getting in a lot of trouble with the CRX that I had. A lot of trouble. He was like, you need something that's more like...
Low key. Cops
slow.
Pull you over,
more slow. Because I was wilding, dude. I was bugging.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wilding out. Racing.
Good old time, yo.
Speeding. I probably had like 11 points on my license when I got the Fit.
What year was that?
2009.
Damn, that's crazy because I was probably just about to graduate from middle school.
That's crazy as hell. Yeah.
And that's when I first got in my Integra. The first one I had.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my dad's. That was my step-pops. It was my dad. I was bad as hell. The whole school shit, from elementary school to high school, I was bad as hell. Like, I got kicked out of short school, which is middle school. They sent me over to New Guinness.
It's like getting in trouble and shit?
Yeah, bro. Had a suspension. Like, I was just disrespectful to the teachers. I just didn't care. Like, I would go to school late. I'll be clowning in class, making jokes, laughing in the back, and the teacher will say something, and I'll say something disrespectful, then boom, principal's office. Oh, alright, good. You got ISS. Oh, look, you got OSS. Go home for
it's like you couldn't hold your tongue.
Nah, I couldn't. I was just that. I was always bad. Which I regret now because it was just did all that for no reason. Shit is pointless.
Just being stupid.
Yo, so literally, I got my pops had that one. I was always in his head like, yo, make this shit VTEC because it was LS. I was like, make it VTEC, I'll be faster. And then he was like, alright, so we did it. And then
you talked him into making it
VTEC. And then he kind of like moved away from it, sort of. Because he was always complaining that his back would hurt, he can't be driving stick. So the car would just sat in the backyard for like a year or two. And then literally he got another car. He got an EG 4-door. I should have a V16 in it. It's just pretty nice. And then I graduated. I was about to graduate from middle school, which I wasn't supposed to because I was about to get kicked out.
Right.
And then he gave me that as a gift, graduation gift. He was like,
nice.
look, for me, your first car, you were always working on it with me, always only encouraging you to get parts first, and now it's your car now. Make the best of it. So as soon as I got it, yo,
slide over this way if you want.
I made that shit H2B, literally. The first month.
H2B.
First month of owning that shit, I made an H2B. I had a H23A long block. I got an Evo Evolution kit at the time.
Yeah.
She came with mounts, it came with the tranny adapter, everything, you know, the shit for the half shaft, everything. Got that, put it together. Couldn't get the car to crank because it came from an OBD1 car and the car was OBD2, so I had to do some whole crazy shit with wiring and everything. I got it to work.
Bro, that was one thing, like, when I was first, like, getting into it, I didn't really understand. Like,
yeah, that's just confusing to me, yo. Plugging wasn't the same plug. I mean, it was the same car. How the fuck is it not plugging up?
That shit was killing me when I was like oh, I could just use this. Like, nah, because it's OBD1 and then OBD2, and I was like, whatever, bro. I just need something that works. Like different computers.
Step down harness for the P28.
Oh my god, dude.
All that, that's crazy, bro.
That's like different
I still got a piggyback inside,
Yeah?
From years ago, which was the one that I used on my first car, because when I made the car H2B, I had to use the adapter, which was a piggyback, so I could run the S300.
Ah, okay.
And that's the only way
that's the first time I learned about like ECUs and shit. This dude, the garage, like my dad used to hang out at all the time when I was growing up. He used to bring me around all the time, and this is one dude. He was like, "Yo, did you ever tune the car?" Or I was like, "No." You know, I was just thinking like, you put parts on, and I was young. I was young as hell. I didn't know about it, so he like introduced me to that. He was like, he's like, you know what? I got something for you. So like the CRX, he had this computer, I guess for like single cam, like tuned up and everything. He slapped it in.
Put the chips on them shit.
He was like, all right, now let's go for a drive. It was a different car.
Shit, woke it up. Different rev
totally, I was like, what the hell? I was like, yo, just changing that. He's like, well, yeah, you're changing like pretty much telling the engine to do something different or to run differently.
Yeah,
like
way different.
Air and fuel and everything. Like that's when I was like first understanding
that shit was
tuning.
really big.
I was like, wow, bro.
The socket of chips that people used to just slide around.
Crazy as hell.
Computers and shit. Yo, that was.
And that's when I started learning that like why people would take the computers out. Not only because like they could steal your car, but like they would steal your computers too.
I would never leave the computers in my car. I would always.
I started like learning.
I'd go to school.
But honestly, I was like 18 years old when I was learning about that shit.
I was around the same age, yo.
Yeah.
I was 17, borderline 18.
So was it? It was your step pop that got you into cars?
So nah, the one that got me into cars was actually my uncle. As I was a kid, literally, bro, I remember I used to be in my uncle's backyard as a little kid, barefoot, which was in Puerto Rico. Just him fucking with cars. Which is that yellow one right there.
The race car.
Yeah, that yellow one right there. And he built that car in memory of his brother that had passed.
Okay.
So he was always into cars, but that kind of like put him out there.
Word.
Which the car is called a Necho. That's the name of that car.
Okay.
And since I was a kid, I'd always be downstairs smelling race fuel. I turn the car on, two-step the car, just smell the fuel, so that shit got me hooked, yo.
Word.
Literally, bro. Like the minute I smelled that shit, I was hooked. I would always be down there.
Yeah.
Everybody else would be playing upstairs, video games, go outside, riding scooters and bikes. I'm downstairs right by the car, literally just chilling, looking at the cars, smelling gas. Cause that smell was, yo.
The sound
was like crack, yo. I swear, yo, that smell, yo. That race fuel, yo, especially out there, they put the alcohol in mixtures and everything.
It smells good as hell.
So yeah, literally always into cars with him. Then we moved out here.
So did he have like a rotary in it or?
Nah, he's always been a 2J, 1JZ type of guy. Literally,
so I had 2J?
Yeah, all his cars. He has that red one right now, which is the Punto Ocho, has a 2JZ in it. He has an RX-7, I believe that one has a 1J in it. And then my cousins, all the cousins has a Terreno, which is his kids.
Yeah.
He has a Terreno which is retarded fast. Yo, that shit's fire, bro. That shit pops wheelies on regular tires in the streets, bro. Like, on the street, bro. Like, crazy shit, bro. And that shit, yo.
1J?
Yeah, that should be like on 1 week on the street, bro. Like, that should be crazy as hell.
Single turbo?
Mm-hmm. Then my other cousin has a Punto C, which is the Sapito. And he got a 1JZ in that shit too.
Damn.
And that shit got a decent sized turbo, like.
I feel like back in the day, it was either you ran with the bigger Toyota engines or you did a rotary.
Yeah, either or. That's what it was in PR. And PR back then when I was out there, they didn't like Hondas. Because what they used to really fuck with back then was, instead of Hondas, was Mitsubishi. The Technicas, which comes with 1.8.
The Mirage.
And everything that would get next to that, bro, was getting cracked. Literally, bro. And it's like, yo, you're throwing 100 shot in this car, and this shit got like almost 200 horsepower. Back in the day on a street car,
that's fast.
That's fast as hell. So we'll go to the little bridge in Añaco, the little bridge, which just crosses from one little thing to the other. And they'll close that the whole bridge down, bro. You're racing up and down the bridge. Literally the whole entire time.
So you grew up in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I lived out there for, when I was a kid, like a year or two. Then we moved again when I was like 9 or 10. And then moved back. We moved like around 2001 out there and came back 2006.
Okay.
So I was out there for the majority of the years that kind of mattered.
Yeah.
which is why I got that
Puerto Rico.
cars mentality shit, which is all I fuck with. And I was literally out there the whole entire time. You always cars, you see the little, we call them, Dominicans call it pasolitas, little motorcycles.
Right.
These niggas would have woody bars and shit's nitrous going on the track.
Fast as hell. Yeah. That's like
any
that's
little thing,
island shit, bro.
anything.
Everybody in the island got a fast ass little like moped.
Any little thing, yo. So then, literally, when I lived out there, that 4 or 5 year grace period, I lived in my grandma's house, which is in San Sebastián, Pepino. Right behind her house, there was this little store, like a little bodega. But then at the same time, the dude used to sell parts because they used to rate the little go-karts. Yeah. You know, the little long shit that they be having in PR that they be racing in the 8th mile? He used to have a whole bunch of those. He used to have Banshees. Like, yo, any little thing, bro. So then,
anything with wheels was fast.
When I wasn't at my uncle's, I was there, which was literally behind my grandma's house.
Word.
I was cool with his kids. I was cool with him, all the neighbors. So we were always into cars, yo. And we were not there, yo, this race is going on today, let's go. Boom, go to
Everybody
the race.
always go to the races.
And then when I came out here, same thing, literally, you know, same thing. My uncle out here, he was fucking cars.
That's wild, man. That the first time I went to Puerto Rico, I was probably like 18 years old. And the first thing I was looking for was the scene. Like,
that's
looking for cars.
There's nothing.
They call it like La Fiebre, you know? And all I kept seeing was those Mitsubishi, the Technica.
I wouldn't mind one, those shits is nice.
Yeah, they are.
My neighbor used to have one.
So I kept looking, I was like, yo, I guess like that is the car out here.
It was, yo, and if you mention Hondas, they'll flame you.
Yeah.
Oh, that bullshit ass car.
My dad always used to say that. I was like, yo, so I don't see no Civics or nothing out here, like, cause we had the CRX, and the thing that got me into cars was his first gen RX-7, and like it was a rotary.
I love them shits.
Like they were all rotary guys. All my dad and his friends, rotary guys.
Straight Puerto Rican, you know, just on the island.
Yup, he had the single letra, like.
Yeah, y'all always.
The Bridgeport,
I feel
the
like.
Raps, crazy, bro.
I feel like if I was to do another car, which
fast.
should probably be soon, aside from these, and I'm thinking I'll do this one, then I'll change things up on this one, I'll probably do a rotary car coming up.
They're fun, man.
I want to do a .8, .6, I'll even do a Starlet.
I always wanted a third gen RX-7.
But it has to be rotary.
That was like the car for me when I was young.
I always, literally, and then the best part about it was that in PR, like, I'll be with my parents, my uncle, and my grandma's house.
They still out there?
Had cars. Nah, they actually live out here.
Oh, okay.
We all moved back out here. I had some uncles that live out there. My grandparents live out there. But majority of my family's literally out in PR, somewhere in Florida, and then somewhere here.
Nice. So how fast was your uncle's car back in the day?
Back in the day, the yellow one, I don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
I do know that she used to pop wheelies though. So for a car to pop wheelie at the track,
when you was a kid, I was like,
that shit go up, that shit's crazy, yo. Like, how the fuck is that shit going up like that? And then, as the years went by, his bills just started getting better. Like, sponsorships started getting on board with him. And that car right there, I believe that shit was like 6'7", 6'8" and a quarter. Yeah, wow. That shit's just pretty quick.
Pretty quick.
That red one, yeah, that's fast, you know. Really solid that tire is just
really fast.
And the front, I believe, is extended too on that car, cause that car had full race car, yo.
Full custom
car. The interior, flooring, everything on that car.
He used to do like the Pan American races.
Yeah, he did all that. Yeah, he was actually just at the World Cup. They were out there. They did the event that was in October, actually, too. Like last month, they were out there in Orlando.
That was like the main event every year that we would go to.
And then he took all them tracks away here. Echo closed, English Town gone. He took all the good tracks. And I used to love that shit. I went down to Echo not that actually before. When he was out here last.
I think a lot of like the guys around our age grew up like that.
Yeah. And a lot of the people are believe it or not, a lot of people are moving down south.
Because they still got tracks.
Because of the tracks.
Yeah.
And everybody's still in that hobby, so everybody. That's the hobby. All the tracks out here are closed. It's just kind of ass out here.
I feel like if you were like heavy into drag racing.
Yeah, I would have been gone.
You need a track.
Yeah, I would have been gone. I would have blown these shits out and all. But there's more to the just track, car scene wise. Like, you feel me? The people you meet, the parts on cars. Cause not a lot of people know certain parts.
Right.
So when you do meet that group of people that know the parts just as you, it's like, ah, cool, yo. We'll just become best friends. You feel me?
Right. Do you feel like that's the thing? Like, everybody has a certain style. So, like, you style your car a certain way. And just like how you drive, everybody drives a different way. Everybody's into a different way of driving. Like some people like drag racing, some people like drifting, some people like circuit racing, or some people just like to drive their car on the street, or you know.
Yo, circuit racing is actually something that's kind of getting my attention. I don't hold you.
That shit has me like.
Because it's fun. As long as you have a car that's nicely prepared for it, you could take those turns and that journey is nice. Same shit you feel out here in the streets, you can feel that on the track. Not just go straight. I could legit get in a circuit and have fun, I feel like.
Yeah. You get, well, it's different ways of having fun with the car.
But then again, it's like, yo.
It's not just like going fast in a straight line. You could like take the turn.
It's not, and not even that. It's a good, like I said, when I get on my car and I drive this shit on the street.
I feel it makes you a better driver too, a faster driver.
Better awareness.
Because like, you can take your car to the track, and like as fast as you go around that track, you can improve. You can get faster, and
you earn your car
as your skill improves, your time gets quicker. So like it's a learning curve.
I'll probably give it a try next year for one of these.
Yeah.
See this shit to try because they're both gonna.
I think this one will be
more ideal. Yeah.
For that.
And what I'm trying to do next year on it is kind of like more forward, sort of.
I got you.
So it's gonna be more like of a circuit type of car. Circuit / show.
So you got
this was gonna be more like of
the drag car.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be the circuit car. Got the best of both worlds.
And then when I do the third car, which is gonna be my Puerto Rican route, that'll be a straight drag car.
Tribute car.
Straight drag. She's gonna have crazy tires, skinnies in the front, cage.
Like dedicated drag car.
Just straight drag car, yeah.
Like how your uncle's car was.
Because eventually I'm gonna start doing it. For me, God willing, I grow old and everything, that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Right.
Cars, it's just a good getaway, it's a good hobby, it keeps you occupied, you learn from it. And then like I said, you meet a lot of people, which is
How do you feel that has taken a part in your life of like meeting people, and from how you were coming out here when you were younger to now, like the people you've met, the things that you do you feel like it's made a bigger impact on like, your love for cars and shit?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. A big impact actually, because I started seeing different builds and it kind of like gives me some type of motivation and inspiration. I say, oh word, I could take this and mix it with something else and then get this. Like,
right.
So I feel like I definitely learned from it. I like the people I've been around. All good vibes with people, man. No weird shit, like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's definitely times that shit gets weird.
Yeah, definitely. But it kind of like the good overpowers it always. So like weird shit just stays over there. Like you on weird shit, you stay over there. Like whatever. Peace.
What's probably like the best memory that you have, like at a meet or like with your car or like anything like that?
That's hard.
A lot of good memories.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, because I mean,
what's one that like stands out to you? Like, damn, yeah, that was a good time.
Hey, I want to say when I went down to Florida with the guys, I didn't take none of my cars. The plan was to take my car. Transportation was gonna be 2 days late on delivering the car, so it was pretty pointless because we went out there for Wegfest. Was it Wegfest? Yeah, we went out there for Wegfest.
What was it like the Honda?
In Miami. The scene out there is not as it is here.
Right.
I feel like our scene, even though we get shitty weather, our scene's pretty dope. We got fire-ass cars out here.
Yeah, but it was not always like that.
Nah, it's been better. Before it was
like very, very, very select few people.
And not a lot of people were into cars or the way they're modding them, how they are now. Yeah. Like before, you see a lot of rice and shit, I don't hold you. A lot of replica wheels, Rhoda.
Rhoda was taken.
Yeah, really
like B20 VTEC days, everybody was
Honda Tech, then all the good days, yo.
But I feel like there was always those few people.
That always stand up.
Like obviously, like
back as growing up, there was definitely
that was a learning phase.
A few people that from those pages.
So I don't know, like if you remember, the main thing that I remember looking up to, like when I was like on B20 VTEC or looking at all the forums, was the Baker's meet in New York.
Yeah. That was
remember
nice.
that?
The Eibach meet I used to always look at too.
Eibach
That
meet
shit was
in Cali.
like, I used to see that, yo, and that's when I first seen the Sprint Hearts. That's when I was like, yo, I gotta own a pair of these.
There's so like that. I think that was like
that
seeing
was,
cars from those events where you were like, damn, I gotta get my car like that.
I used to like those cars a lot, and then around that whole time frame was when a lot of the video games were coming out. Underground, Midnight Club, mad different games, yo. Forza was still on.
But you know what? Like the first thing that people say when they see like a modified car, like tuner, the first thing that comes to their mind is Fast and Furious.
Yeah, literally.
So
that right there, though.
What's your opinion on that? When somebody's like, "Oh, you got one of them Fast and Furious cars."
That kind of, I'm gonna hold you, Fast and Furious has a big impact.
It does.
Like on the tuner scene, definitely, because I'm from PR, but we have Corollas, we have Samurais, shit like that. We're like into rotaries and all that. Out here, which wasn't when Fast and Furious first came out here, that's when I had just moved out to PR. When I came back out here, the Hondas, the whole tuners, everything was completely different from when I did.
Yeah.
When I left, everything was like on some body kits, underglow, bigger wheels, crazy interiors, built-in deck music, like crazy shit. Literally Fast and Furious.
Right.
When I came back years later, it was more like of a drag type of thing, street race, like especially down in Amboy. Amboy, Brunswick, they had all these teams. They had No Limit. They had Free Asians, Amboy. They had all these teams that would always race against each other. They'll meet up in Industrial Avenue. They'll meet up in Newark. You feel me? All these spaces.
We used to go all the time.
They'll race down in New York and Huss Park.
Always going down to the meets to race.
So that kind of like
races.
I feel like I took all of that, and like that's when I was like, I kind of, if I ever put a car together, I'll probably do like a little bit of everything, which is right. Street cars, more like I could legit take any of these cars, drive it in the street, drive it a quarter mile, take it to a car show, chill and enjoy it, literally, and it has a little bit of everything that I like in it, from every different type of build. Whether it's a street car, a drag car, a show car, it has a little bit of everything. And
so pretty much like everything that inspired you is like you put it all together.
That's where I kind of get my ideas and everything from my builds. And I feel like that's a lot of people don't look at it that way. They just look at it as in, oh look, he got this, and this is sort of what's popular right now. But I'm not really into like whatever's popular. If I like this shit, I like it. I rock it.
Yeah, but it's those cars or the parts and stuff that is popular, that like trend-setting things.
Yeah,
it's like, always something different, which like gives people different ideas on how to build things differently. Like
for sure. That definitely
the crazy builds that you would see make it to SEMA. Like
those
people come up with the craziest ideas.
Yeah, that shit. These wide cars, these tubed up cars, 2 engines.
So you remember like when the first like fender flares started coming out? Like everybody had to have fender flares on the car.
Damn, yo. I think that was
like a SEMA thing. Like Liberty Walk.
Yeah, Liberty Walk and all those wide body cars. That definitely was.
But it's a style. It's like fashion. Like clothes change. Like
all it takes is that one person to be the crazy one to do it on a car, and then people see it and they're
like,
I like
everybody tries to do their own version of it.
Like, I like it. I'll give it a try. How would it look on this car?
But it takes time and a whole bunch of different ways to try.
You gotta really love cars at the end of the day, because if you're just one of these people that just has a car to just this dude has a car. Like nowadays, these dudes be having these cars just to have these cars to go to takeover meets and just try to fit in. Majority of them. Because all these takeovers be the same cars over and over doing the same shit, literally. And it's like, oh, you got this car, that's what it's for. Like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be different from that scene. Like
social media, bro.
Yeah, and that's what
they see like what's popular and what's crazy.
Yeah, that should be crazy.
They want to stand out.
And to me, it's crazy because I see videos all the time of cops going up to cars in Times Square in New York and pulling them over and giving them a hard time and everything. And I've taken this car in New York
What was
Different times.
What was the video that just came out? It was it's like a Hellcat.
Yeah, cop was trying to break his window.
The guy was running in Times Square, right?
Yeah, that's what
Probably
it was.
take.
I seen like 3
takeover
different
thing?
videos though. I seen a cop drag one out of a car. I seen the other one keep getting hit. I seen another one hit a dude. I see a bike in front of him, literally like DD1.
The takeover guy.
Yeah, he did some shit. And I never had an issue with this car cops. With cops, I've never had an issue. I don't give them the impression as if I'm there to do some nonsense.
Right.
I don't be revving my car for no reason.
Because you can see the difference.
You feel me? Like I don't, and that's what I feel like it makes our car seem completely different from what's really going on.
But I feel like that's now because it's gotten crazier.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
But
you kids.
like when it was like no takeovers and stuff like that, Hondas and shit were getting pulled over left and right.
Yeah, left.
You had a loud exhaust.
Yeah.
If your shit looked like it was lowered,
you should swap open your hood.
you got pulled over ASAP. But like now you don't get picked on as much.
I actually wonder why that is. Cause I still see.
I think it's because of like
the way it has changed.
the shit has changed, yeah. So if you're not like doing a burnout or like doing a donut or making crazy ass noise, you're probably not gonna get bothered.
Actually, I've driven this car with no hood for weeks. I drove this car to New York with no hood. Drove by cops.
But it never used to be like that.
Never used to be like that.
As soon as you pull out of the driveway with a hood off, you was getting pulled over.
Not exhaust.
Where are you going with it?
Oh, you have like exhaust.
This is unsafe.
You have inspection sticker in this car?
You know what's funny? When I had first finished painting my S2000, I drove for over a year with no inspection sticker. Didn't even get looked at.
That's crazy. I don't have.
It's different. Like they don't
really bother. And I guess some cops. I mean, at the same time, what is the 25-year rule or 20 years?
25 years.
25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I don't have to.
They probably see like it's older.
They probably think of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's old car. It's probably under that rule.
I never thought about that.
That's what I think. Cause this car is a 2000, and I don't have that issue. If this is supposed to have a inspection sticker,
I think that's just almost 25 years old. Oh my god.
This car's a 95. This shit's old. This is. They're both original.
But you don't think about it like that.
But you don't.
You don't. Because it's like
at least I don't.
during like you know what's funny? Like you think about old cars, you still think about cars from like the 70s. Like to me, that's still an old car.
Old car. Right now, an old car. But now you look at this old. 2008.
But those are considered like classic.
It's old, and then you look at it, and you don't think of an old car. You see an old car like that shit that was outside. The car that's still outside. That's what I think of an old car.
Muscle cars.
Like shit like that. These big round square cars that when you crash into a new car with it, that old car I don't get no damage because that shit feels so good. Like,
yeah.
But now, I mean, I'm not really into new cars either like that, to be honest.
I can't.
I stick to my old cars. Like, if I get something new, it's called a baby. Something
to drive around.
Something that's still gonna have warranty. That if something goes bad, a sensor, anything in these shits goes bad, this shit right to the dealership.
Everything is a sensor.
Now, anything I'd rather build probably an old school car. It's less headaches. I wouldn't say it's less expensive or anything.
And you can still work on it in your garage.
And I can parts are still accessible. Like right now, if I break apart this car, I'll hit up one of my people. Hey, you got this part? Majority of the time, they're gonna say yes. Highly to have this part. You know what I'm saying? Other parts are expensive on them. Like when you brake, like aftermarket shit. You have a built tranny, you brake, or you have a built long block and you blow it. Then because it adds up. But I stick to these for now. I'm old. I was always into the old car, so that's how it's always gonna be.
You're straight up Integra though.
yeah, strictly Integra.
So what was it that was there like a specific one that you saw that you were like, yo, I love Integras? That's like, what was your inspiration for that one?
Damn, yo, I can hold you. There's a few of them. There was actually a majority of them were from California, to be honest. And these Ibach meets. I seen it was a black one at one point, and that's the one that had the spring hearts. And I believe that one was on Super Street. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I seen it on a magazine at one point. This was years ago when the magazines used to come on everything. I'll say that one was always fire. Then at one point, the Ibach meets I used to be on YouTube seeing these shits. So then I remember this one video of a right-hand drive Integra getting towed from the Eibach, I guess, for camber, exhaust and everything, and it was H2B by ITBs. Like, it was fire. It had spring hearts, fire, stands.
Was it red?
And, damn, I don't remember if it was red or it was like a whitish, grayish color.
I remember, was it the guys, I think it was like Phase 2. You remember those guys in Phase 2? They had like the red EG hatch. They had like an Integra.
A car I did
They
like
were
OD
clean.
with that orange right wire car, the Integra.
Oh my god.
That one was...
Bro, that one is like the one that they did like a version of like the Porsche GC3. It was like the orange Porsche and the orange Integra. They did that.
That car right there, though.
That one was.
That one was probably one of the things.
That one is serious.
This is if I ever when I get older, I'm definitely gonna. Cause the Integra I had, I was 16, 17, 18 when I first had it. I didn't have no money. Like that was working a minimum wage job, Wendy's. Working at doing the hookah at a lounge at nighttime. So I'll save up my money and then I'll go buy one part and then boom, my money's gone. And then I'll save up again and buy another part. So it was always like that. I still lived with my parents.
Yeah.
It wasn't no.
The struggle was real.
Yeah, it wasn't
like
no
all your
priority
money. You're like,
either. It was all cars. It was all cars, literally.
Everything.
I wasn't into design. I wasn't into jewelry then. I was still young. Everything to me was just car. I'm gonna make my car look like this. I'm gonna make my car look like this.
No fly ass gear, no nothing. I want new wheels. I want this part.
I was literally on some car, just
word up.
Innocent. My mindset it was literally like innocent, just cars, because that's what I was always into. So to me was when I do get my first car, I'm gonna make that shit fire. Yeah. But then again, I did get my first car, and then they're like, I'm gonna make it fire. But then, cool, how? I gotta work. I gotta put money into it. And it's like, I'm at that age already that soon it's time to move. You feel me? I gotta move out. I gotta independent
like,
myself.
Yo, but I put all my money in my car.
And then literally, like. Damn, man, what did make me get rid of my fucking one? Because when I made an H2B, I blew that motor, and then I bought the H2B swap off my boy, which was H2B to K, which was a Euro long block with an RBC manifold and a Type R tranny. That shit made 238 horsepower bone stock. Like, just like that, bro, yo solo tune. She used to run 12 all day at the track. Full interior car, 5-look car seat in the back, everything, bro. So I bought that swap. Yeah, that's pretty quick. So I bought that swap and I threw it in my Integra. And it's a whole different car, bro. She's boogie. I used to crack the car left and right, and I'm in a heavy ass Integra, yo. A lot of people are like, yo, Integra H2B, that motor heavy as hell, that car's heavy as hell.
It was quick.
But it was quick. So then I got rid of that.
I think it's the B series that really woke that motor up.
Yeah, B series because everybody was doing B20 V-Tech.
Like the B series trans on the H series.
Yeah. When you put a Type R tranny, a nice B16 tranny in there, and short gears. Because long gears are fun, but then it's like, you're holding it back a little bit. Short gears wake that shit up, and then you're in a nice tune. You're taking, on those long blocks, you take off certain things on it, like balancer on it, whatever, which makes it lighter.
So, like, when you would see that shit online or all of these different combinations of like engines or transmissions, did you try it yourself?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna take this shit apart and I'm gonna learn.
That's when I did the H2B. Because the LSV was nice and fun in the car. Yeah, in my backyard. Literally, bro, my backyard, when I was living with my parents, was a 5-car backyard, which neighbors. It was a 4-apartment house. We had one spot, the neighbors had one spot, the other neighbor had one spot.
So you had space.
Yeah, all I had was one spot, but I had to do everything in one spot. Like, and then having the car in the air against a wall, I couldn't maneuver. Yo, it was literally like some crazy shit. I don't know how the fuck I maneuvered in that backyard. Like, if you used to see that shit, you'd be like, yo, that's crazy. Yo.
You made it work, though.
But I made it work. I was always dedicated. Yo, literally my backyard all the time, but it cold as hell, bro. It'll be raining, I'll put a little tarp around the fence to cover the car. Like, as long as I'm good, I'm getting wet, I'm working on the car. I'll be in the floor. Boom, some water, oh damn, I gotta put something I'm getting wet. Boom, I'll work on the car, literally, and then I got rid of that car. Why did I got rid of that car because I was on some point that, yo, I was already like on that, I want to go out, I want to go to clubs, I want to go out, I want to do this, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that in that car. I was scared that if I take that car somewhere, I'm going to come out, the parking spot going to be empty, my car gone.
Biggest fear.
And then at the end of the day,
you got something that
that car is nice, you feel me? That's just, so then I ended up trading that car for 2007,
where
2006 TL at the time.
That you could show.
That was, she was nice, black on black, clean, well maintained. The leather interior and that shit was still fresh, you know. The back, you could tell nobody was barely sitting on it. It was mint, yo. The only thing that it had an exhaust, it had the wheels, it had like some ugly ass TL wheels that was straight purple. I don't know what the hell he was doing. So I changed that. I put everything to stock. I put wheels.
I don't know what anybody was doing, thinking starting to spray paint wheels.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. And then purple, a black car with purple wheels, like.
The drive to be different.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's like, yo, it's not always.
It's still out there.
Good to be.
Do some crazy shit.
Yeah, like,
just to try and be.
Niggas was
different.
at one point doing Patrick Star and they wait. You remember that?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, bro. Like, you're driving and you seen that shit. That's just funny.
Patrick from SpongeBob on the wheel.
Yo, to fucking what was I gonna say? So I got the TL. I put wheels on it, and I was driving. It was nice, feel me?
Yeah.
And then I got to the point that I was I want to try something on this car. So then I put some 18x11 wheels on that shit. They were XXRs, the 531s, the CCW wheels, the rep, you remember? So then I got my hands on a pair of those, and I was like, yo, I'm about to slam this shit. So, bro, next thing you know, bro, boom, car slammed, camber.
Now you can't drive it everywhere.
Now I can't drive it everywhere, yo. So then I'm like, damn, yo. So then.
Yo, that's the struggle of every
car you
guy
build.
that's into a car.
Literally, yeah,
Once you start touching it,
it's over.
Once you start touching it.
I had that car for like a year, then I put it back to stock and I sold it. And then that's when I got the other shell that I had of this. Mind you, I had the TL, but I had the other shells that I was getting rid of. I'll get one that I wouldn't want to build, I'll get rid of it. Then I got the teal one. Then I seen it had a rust on there. Then I got rid of it. And then I'm like, damn, bro, this is some bullshit.
Endless.
Right. And then I got a nice shell, finally, that it was just macked in the front. So all I had to do was just fix up the front a little bit and weld the new rack support. So I was going to do all that, but the dude was going to do for me that was painting the whole car and everything. But he said it was a 6-month wait. I wasn't trying to wait that long. I wanted my car out. I got all the parts. My car could turn on. I could drive this shit. Everything, just paint my car.
Went through hella shit.
Just to get it. You know? And then I got this.
This one. And that was it.
Mm-hmm. Then I had this at the same time that I had another TL that I bought eventually. But I left that shit stop. I told myself from now on, any day that I get, I'm going to leave it stop. I'm not going to fuck with it.
I had to learn to do that.
Mm-hmm. You have to, bro. Even though you want to make this shit faster, I want to make it look good. No, fuck that.
Is that?
I have enough.
Now you got the Jeep?
Yeah, so now I got the Jeep, but I'm leaving that stop. I be telling you sometimes, Grant be telling me, yo, let's make a turbo. I'm like, bro, Grant.
Turbo.
Don't tell me it was a good time. So I'll eventually do something though, once warranty expires and that shit. Right. I'll do something on it.
So you own it, you didn't lease it?
Nah, it's actually financed. Yeah, actually. I have like 2-3 more years. Pay it all.
So after all the shit you've been through, for like somebody that was like, you're like, let's say when you're looking up to building a car and everything that you learned and been through with all the different shells and all the different cars and motors and everything, what would be like advice that you would give from your perspective now, like looking back to somebody that's going through that struggle, like a young kid wanting to build a car, like what like a young enthusiast trying to like, damn, I can't wait to do all of that. What would be your advice to that? To like a younger version of you, what would you tell the kid version of you now that you learned everything?
The main advice is if you're gonna do something once, just make sure you're doing it right. Don't ever cheap out. Because at the end of the day, this is a car. You don't want to cheap out on a part and then you're driving midway and sudden breaks, your tire flies off. Only rest in peace. You die in a car crash. So I would never cheap out on anything on a car. Always do things right on the car. Don't ever half-ass shit. I've seen people do some half-ass wiring on cars. Next thing you know, the car sets on fire.
You cheap out.
Yeah, you can't cheap out on certain shit.
So no matter how much it is, like, wait.
You literally
spend the money.
Yeah, you spend the money. If you're gonna build something that you want good, you're gonna spend the money. Don't go all out. Don't go broke. Spend building a car because then you're gonna be broke with a nice car that you're gonna eventually have to sell a car to try to get money. Only just prioritize it. Just me personally, I took a break from cars for a while. After I had that teal green shell and the green shell, that green shell sat for like 2.5, 3 years almost before I even touched it. So I was paying storage on it.
Everything else together?
Yeah, to get my life together, because at that point, there was time to move out. I was always too into cars that when that time came, yo,
Forgot
time to
about
move out,
everything
man,
else.
fuck life came. So they said, yo, now I gotta get rid of certain parts, I gotta maneuver, right? I gotta save up money from work. I can't buy parts that I wanted to buy because I gotta move out. So when I did move out, I moved out to my first crib, yo, Dolo. I was paying $1,800 of rent, bro. And I kid you not, yo, like, this garage right here was the size of literally where I was living at. My room was like half of this, the living room, and then the kitchen. It was mad small, bro. Like, mad tiny. For the first crib, it was alright, whatever, boom, first time. You know,
At least you had your own crib.
But I had my own crib. All I was doing was paying bills and paying rent, literally, bro. I wasn't making enough money at the job that I had at the time. Literally just getting by. I didn't have time to buy myself a car.
But in the back of your mind, you're like,
yeah.
I need to do something better so I can get back to the cars.
Literally, that's exactly. I would always think to just try to better the position I was in at all times, no matter if it was like a difficult time or the best time that I was always having. I would never get too comfortable with something. I would always try to improve, try to get something better, or make myself better. That's one thing I always kind of like learned the hard way.
Right.
So literally, I would always wake up, show up to work. I didn't have a car at the time, yo, and I forgot one car out, yo. When I didn't have a daily at the time when I got rid of all the cars. I bought a 2001 Integra off my boy for $1,000. This was pre-COVID, like 2017, 2018 around there.
Yeah.
I never was able to register and insure it. My license had gotten.
It's sat?
Nah, I was driving this shit with a fake plate. I drove this car for like 7 months, bro, with a fake plate, yo, and then one day, bro, I got pulled over, bro. And it happened to be a cool cop. Like, I told him, yo, nah, for me, I work as a dealer.
How did that go?
Bro, I drove smooth past him. He was coming like this. The nigga smooth, I don't know what the hell it was. He smooth did a U-turn and came smooth behind me, bro. Like, yeah, I want this person. And I was like, damn, bro, I had mad shit in the car because I had just recently moved. I had like mad bullshit in the car, bro. So then he just pulled me over. He's like, yo, that plate that on the car, that's not coming up. I'm like, yo, so this car recently just got treated into my job. I just been moving it back and forth from the lot because they've been cleaning. He's like, what dealership? I'm like, the one right here, which is the one right here. So he's like, yo, can you give me proof of that? And I'm like, yeah, I got you. I called one of my boys, which was one of the, like, he was lower than the lot manager.
Right.
So then he was like, yo, damn, we all just left from there. But go in there, boom, there's a plate in there that I left, which is my plate. Grab it, show it to the cop, you go, put it in the car, and then just drive the car.
Oh, like a dealer
And
plate.
that's how I was able to get out. Because the cop he told me straight, yo, I'm not moving from here until you get like a legitimate person that's telling you work there, or you get something from there that's telling you that the car's from there so you could drive it back there.
So you had like a dealer plate to
yeah, that's the only thing that saved me. Yo, thank God he did not take his car that day. He took his personal car back home. That's the only thing that saved me, bro. Like, and then ever since then, bro, I got scared as shit. I didn't want to drive the car no more, yo. So then, literally, yo, everything played out perfect, bro, because I got a raise in my job. I got a promotion.
That's good.
So then I became a counterman, doing the wholesale and everything. So then my pay went up almost double. So now I'm able to afford a better house. I'm able to afford to build a car again. So now I got comfortable. I was, you know what, boom, I'm gonna move here. 5 years ago. I got a garage now. Alright, cool. Now I'm bringing my shell over here. My shell sat in my boy's apartment for like the whole time, bro. Like a year and
That was
2
the turning
years.
point, though.
Yeah,
that was like, yes.
Now I'm kind of getting somewhere.
Oh,
Bought the shell here, bro, and then 1 month I'll go and buy mad parts with my commission. I only touch my commission because everything else was strictly for just
bills,
rent, make sure everything was good, and make sure my dogs were good because I had 2 dogs at the time.
Nice.
And then literally, bro, my commission check, I'll buy this, boom. I'll buy this, boom. Next thing you know, I had all the parts, so I cool. We're gonna put it all together. Put it all together, made everything good, boom. Put everything together. Went to go turn the car on. The ECU wasn't throwing a signal. So you feel me? For some reason, so I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, electrical problem.
Yeah, something was wrong with the car. I don't know if it was the car or the wiring from the car. So then I kept fucking, and at the point I'm getting frustrated. So then I was like, yo, that's around the same time the dude told me 6 months for the paint and everything. So I'm like, damn, I just put the whole car together and that shit not turning on. Other niggas telling me 6 months.
Another 6 months.
Damn, like what the fuck? So then, boom, found this shot, yo. Literally on Facebook Marketplace, 2 days later.
Perfect.
And then swapped everything over. Went to go turn it on. Same shit. The ECU wasn't throwing signal.
So what ended up being the problem?
The ECU was fried. The whole time. And I'm over here fucking with the wiring, checking everything. But I bought.
It's always something like.
Always,
right
yo,
literally. Always right
literally. And then I'm like, yo, I'll put the switch on, the ECU would turn on green, and then I'll shut the green off and just stay red. And I'm like, yo, like, there has to be a wire is not grounded right, it's not, something's off.
Yeah.
I'll hit up on data to tell me, yo, nah, there's no way, yeah, everything's coming the right way. Had two of my peoples come here that fuck with cars, they do not, everything's the right way. I think there's something wrong with the ECU. So then I'm like, yo, alright, now.
So after you put a new ECU, did it just turn right?
Yeah, I ended up taking the car to Ash, a blue bill. Because, Blue Bill, he had that blue Integra back then on motor. Back then, running 10 seconds on motor on an Integra, that shit's wild. Like English Town, you're running 10 seconds in a quarter mile on an Integra, that's just heavy, my nigga. Nah, B series.
B series. No shit.
Pretty crazy, bro. A Blue Bill, you probably seen his sticker before. Blue Bill before. He done did Ralph's car and everything.
No, I'm not familiar.
So then I took him my car because I put everything on, taking the car on motor, and then I seen a turbo kit one day for sale. And then I was like, yo, we're going turbo. I had a whole nitro scan and everything for the car, bro. I had the whole setup for the front, AFI manifold, velocity stack for the front, nitro dog was gonna be in the back.
And that was like.
That was the original plan for the car.
So once you got the turbo, it was like, that's it.
Yeah, I went turbo. I seen the turbo, I seen the side, everything was fire, brand new. When you see that shit in person, brand new, I was like, damn, this is what this shit looked like. So then I came home, mocked everything up, and now I'm like, damn, this shit going crazy, you know? So then, at that time, I'm like limited on time, because I'm working OD, trying to make more money, I'm doing second job at nighttime, so I'm trying to stay occupied. I don't have time to come here and wrench, put a part on it, put a turbo kit on, do this, line, everything. So at that point,
it was always on your mind.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I gotta do the car. So then, Raph was like, yo, Ash just did my car. He just rebuilt the whole motor for me. So I was like, oh, say no more. So then, I took him the car. I was like, yo, put the turbo kit on, get the car turned on,
came back,
everything. He's like, yo, the ECU's bad. That's when I was like, yo, the ECU's bad. He's like, yeah, that's what's really bad. He ended up putting something on another customer car and the thing, and the car turned right up, bro. Like, he sent me the video. I was gassed up, bro. I was like, damn, so it's the ECU. I bet I went and bought the ECU. At that time, the K-Pros was being like, a lot of these stores were sold out. Nobody had K-Pros, and I'm like, yo, I need a K-Pro. Luckily, thank God, my boy Johnny had a K-Pro, so I ended up buying the K-Pro from him. Got the car, everything, boom, got the car on, picked it up from Ash. Ash is like, yo, the car's good right now. You could drive it on a base map. Break it in a little bit, but get the car tuned. You can't even build full boost on the car. Now it's gonna let it go on.
So were you like, at least it's running?
Yeah, I was still trying to beat on it.
Of course.
The minute I got it, I was like, yo, let me hear the turbo. Whoosh, and I heard it, and I was like, alright, this shit sounds nice.
So once it was, that was what made you fall in love with it?
Yeah, once I heard that turbo, it was over, bro. And I'm like, whoosh. I'm like, oh, I bet she got a little, pulling me back a little bit. Mid drive home, this shit started overheating on me, bro. Cause I did some stupid shit.
You see, that's the one problem that like I worry about. Like if I were to boost my car, like heating issues and then.
No, that was my fault though. Because Ash was like, "Yo, bring the reservoir with you because you didn't bring it," and I bled it, but I bled it without the reservoir on. I didn't have the reservoir on, so it was still spitting a little bit of coolant through the little neck or whatever.
Yeah.
So then it was still. Some air, so that was sick. I was losing some coolant and I didn't realize it. I wasn't smelling it or nothing. So I pulled over, boom. I ended up getting shit figured out because I was with my boy Johnny. He literally went to pick up the car. His brother came, brought his coolant, put the thing on, capped it, bled it, boom, drove the car home. Shit drove, bro,
perfect.
My nigga, like, bro, like so smooth, bro. That I was like, yo, is this car turbo? Like this, the fuck, like it was smooth as shit, you know. Got the car home, I drove it for a little bit, wasn't beating on it or nothing. Then I went and tuned the CLN, tuned it.
Nice.
My goal was 500. As I was building the car, I told my boy that should make me 500.
So what made you want more?
After sitting in the car for like a few months, racing with the car, being
So what's like best race story you got?
Probably against a white Hellcat on 287 one day.
Is that the same one you're talking about before?
No, that's a different one. The other one I raced was in Victory Bridge, going down the Victory Bridge. The other one, which was a white one, which that shit had tires and everything. It had exhaust.
The white one you're talking about?
Yeah, the one on 287. I was coming out of Amboy, boom. I got onto a little ramp, and the first car I seen there was that shit. And And then he goes, and as soon as I came out the ramp, he switched
You're
lanes,
like,
bro.
it's on.
As soon as I came out the ramp, he switched lanes, but I was like, I bet say no more. So I downshifted my car from 6th, I cut to 5th, then to 4th, and then he came up next to me, he said, and then he's doing that thing, and I'm hearing the whining,
whine,
yo,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh, this
Yo,
is nice.
I saw a video, they do the Hellcat drivers where he's like,
Yeah, bro, that's what he was doing, okay. And
of course.
But the other car sounded good, and I'm like, shit sounds
So
nice.
he kept egging
So
you
then I
on.
put my window down. At that time, I didn't have carbon doors. I didn't have the carbon lid. All I had was the carbon hood. Yeah, carbon hood and the carbon.
But he already knew there was something up.
But he heard the car when I came out the ramp, and then when I downshifted, he kept hearing the car. But this car's quiet unless I step on him.
Yeah.
So then he came up and he, I'm alright. I went to 4th, I went to 3rd. I did this and so you could go. So he said something. He hits it. As soon as I see that he hits it, that he's kind of like, I hit my shit in 3rd, bro. Yeah, these cars are animals, bro. 3rd, 4th, and K turbo, bro, it's crazy, bro. The whole shit through 4th. 4th, bro, I'm still in 4th.
Like,
I'm
losing
clearing
traction or
him.
no?
Yeah, I'm spinning the whole time.
Oh,
I'm
man.
clearing him, yo. And I was on Mickey Thompson's at the time.
Wow.
But for me,
Still spinning.
They got 30 psi. It's not got.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
they still got air, bro. 3rd, through 4th, bro. I'm clearing him. I'm still in 4th gear, spinning, bro. I go, I catch a little bit of grip on 4th. I throw 5th, and at this point, we're almost about to go by the over thing. So that shit's horrible, bro. I let go.
If you got stiff suspension,
Yeah, and this shit got blocked. This
shit.
shit's horrible, bro. Like hard as hell, hard, OD hard, and that shit got like little ledges, so it's like you're going over little thing. It's not like a flat surface. It's little fixtures because they'll fix it, patch it, fix it, patch it. They never do a good job. So then I slowed down a little bit, and then I kind of like to avoid certain things, and then he came up again. So then once that shit cleared, I was still in 5th. I hit it again, bro.
In 5th, you pulled him?
Yeah, bro. I was on him the whole time, bro. 5th, and I hit him. And bro, this shit's crazy, bro. Like this shit's fun as hell. This one car that I'll say that I kind of like, I didn't think of it gonna be the way it was. My goal was 500, but I'm on some like I've been already on the 300 horsepower car and a 400 horsepower car. On my old neighbor Ronald, he used to have a back in the day. This was like 2012, 2013. He had an EK hatch, but at 900 and some horsepower. B series, bro. That turbo was
different.
He had to cut the radiator support on the EKs. You know when you put a big ass turbo? Yeah, but he had to cut a crazy ass chunk. And that shit was, retarded, bro. And he'll be in 3rd gear and, bro, feathering. That shit wake up crazy, bro. And then happens to be that the dump tube's right underneath the passenger floor. So that shit's backfiring, yo. Your feet just boom, your feet in it, yo. And I'm like, damn, yo. So that shit was fast. But when I got on this shit, yo, I literally right off the dyno. Took that shit outside, let's see this shit got right there, you know where CLM is at, that whole strip.
Yeah.
Winding with this shit, bro.
That's awesome.
And this shit was, bro.
There's no better feeling in there.
Nah, I was,
gripping the car?
like if it was gonna blow up, I was just banging gears, bro, power shifting this shit. All you see, bro, is just the tire marks, yo. On the street. But this shit boogies, yo. That's why I say that this would probably be my favorite car. Yeah. This car's fun and everything. This should spin 2nd.
So I think, do you think that you'll like this car more when you can get it on the track? Like,
yeah, I think so.
For circuit, you have a lot more.
Yeah, I think so, because then I'll be able to learn more in the car. This, I like, don't get me wrong, I know this car, like, back in my head.
You want to get into something else.
But I want to have more fun.
Different options.
I want to be able to just hit the corner, still thing, downshift, going, for me, like, that's a whole different experience. Going straight is cool, going fast is cool, you're just shifting, but then after those seconds.
You get to that point, I want to be there.
Yeah, I'm having fun with this shit. I'm trying to see if I can get a better
gauge. I'm
gonna probably change the seats, put some icy boots.
We've been talking about getting all the guys together to do like a track.
I just want to get better suspension for.
We gotta coordinate that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm trying. This car definitely gonna hit circuit next year.
I'm
definitely gonna be taking turns in this shit.
I'm ready for something.
Something different. Like, I want to do not just build a car and just stare at it and just put the shit to use. At the end of the day, I have a sign over that says race it, break it, fix it, and repeat. Literally. I did that with this car, bro.
That's how you enjoy your car.
But it's fun. You learn the car. It gets you frustrated.
That's like, there's a saying, I forgot who said it. It said, when you get to heaven, the guy with the lowest mile Porsche loses. What are you saying? Like,
and I don't
failure to enjoy
it. You're mine. And at the end of the day, cool. I bought this car. And I built it, right? I spent hella money.
Not saying everything has to be Porsche, but like.
Yeah, I built the car, right? And then I build it. I don't drive it. It's in the garage majority of the time. Then I go and sell it to somebody else.
What you build it for?
Like, what the fuck I build it for? Like, shit just sat majority of the time. I'd rather drive this shit, blow this shit, build it again, drive it again, blow it again. I'm enjoying the car.
That's why I drive my car so much.
Yeah, me too. No cap. If this shit was
like, oh, aren't you worried about rock chips or breaking something? You fix it. I must have, like, I got my car freshly painted. And I must have brought it back within the last 2 years to paint my fenders over, to paint my front end over, to paint like.
You're driving
I paint like my rear fender, my rear flares. They go up the back. So the front fenders have those vents, and the tires kick up rocks. So the rocks that come out shoot through. So like the edge of my flare, if you look at it, dude, I got rock chips all up the side of the flares. All up the side of the, I was like, damn.
You can block that vent a little bit or do something on the inside.
So what I was thinking was getting like the little fine mesh, so like the air still goes through.
But rocks,
that it blocks it.
Yeah, just fall right back.
Bro, when I take the car apart, take the fenders off, there's
rocks.
like rocks and sand. And
I gotta do the same shit to this because they don't got fender wells. The liners, they don't have them. And I've been trying to find them. Right? But it's like, yo, I'm gonna put them on eventually.
Yeah.
But it's like, I hear the rocks in there all the time. And it's like, I have the wells in here. I don't have to deal with that shit.
So your future plan for this is the track, like circuit?
Yeah, so I'm trying to see if I can put ITBs on this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but I'm trying to make sure that I can have like an accurate thing. Like I don't want to be having to be dealing with breaking up issues, retuning it, air. Yeah, like I want to have this.
That's one thing that is like tricky with ITBs.
That's what I really want. If I can figure that out, then I put the ITBs. But if not, I'll leave it the way it is.
How about this guy?
This I'm gonna redo everything over. Wasn't gonna do it all-wheel drive. Now it's gonna stay front-wheel drive. Just gonna put a pro tranny, do a little nice motor setup. Going from sidewinder to top mount, full titanium, and the whole respray for roll cage and stuff.
Nice.
And then that's five. I'm gonna make it 5 lug.
So when do you think she'll be out again?
Aiming for next season.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing much to this car besides either manifold change.
So we'll see the red one next year.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this car.
Nice.
I'm pulling 5 lug. I'm pulling.
Well, at least you got something to enjoy.
Yeah, that's the thing that I was dealing with because when I was building the other car, I still wanted to have this car to drive.
I got you.
So then I was like, damn, I just used the spare motor on this car, so now I gotta do another motor. So the plan was to just get a long block from one of the Porter guns. But
that's how you ended up with two.
Literally.
Hey man.
And then I did the math because I didn't want to buy another car. But then I did the math. I'm like, alright, cool. I'll put a motor together that's 6,000-7,000. Now I gotta do wheels. Now I gotta get a car painted if it don't look good. Now I gotta do interior. Now I gotta do this. And I'm picky as hell about cars, you know?
That's good.
That's one thing that I'm like OD, with everything.
It's like it shows.
It shows.
They're both like immaculate.
From everything.
Anytime you see them, they're immaculate.
From everything, like I've
Super
captured and filming from the scene, car scenes everywhere else, that's probably what probably made me the way I am.
It's good.
Picky and everything.
But it shows like these are how you express yourself.
Yeah, literally. Like,
it's good.
If I have a taste, that's how you know we're here. Does he have a taste? Alright, cool, he got a taste.
Word.
And sometimes I'll be like, don't get me wrong, because sometimes I'll be looking at my car and I don't be thinking that they're all that. Because in reality, bro,
I think we all think that way.
But then again,
we all think that way.
I look at shit from back then and it's like, yo, damn, that's a big ass difference.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it takes time and it takes money to.
You really gotta like step away
to kind of look from the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like just chilling, driving it every day, enjoying your car, you forget. Not like forget what you have, but like you don't think much of it. It's yours. Like you just you have what you like on it.
Literally.
But like from an outsider's perspective, they're like, yo,
that's just crazy.
But you're like, it's alright.
I drive when I go with this.
Because you're always thinking like, there's always something you want to do.
Yeah, I don't. To me, the car's not how I wanted it to look. Right now,
I feel the same way.
Right now, yeah, I had the TEs before here. I have the CEs on it now. I'm doing different wheels for next
I like
season.
these wheels a lot better.
That's why I'm keeping them. Now I was gonna get rid of them.
They're nice.
I was gonna sell them, but then
They're
I'm like,
nice.
yo, I'm doing 5 leg on this car. So I'm putting these wheels on this car, and that's that. And then I'll rock out the CEs on this car next year. This was gonna have new wheels.
There you go, man.
But I just try to perfect everything. Not perfect, because nothing perfect.
But
at
like,
the end of the day.
until it matches your vision,
But
you still
until,
think like.
and then when I have it good, I want to do something else to it, and that's like a never-ending thing. You know? That's why this should be expensive as shit.
That's cars though.
I want to get another car. In reality, bro. I've been telling you about it. Like, yo, I want to get a point A so bad. Yo, point Ultra so bad.
You want to get the Puerto Rico trip.
And I want to get one so bad, yo. And I want to leave it like stock body, nice wheel setup, nice fuel interior. Because when we went to Tuner Eagle PR, bruh.
I have to go.
We're going again next year. All of us are going again. Like, the same people that went
I have to go.
are going again. Tim, me.
Just because I get to see like really how the scene is in Puerto Rico.
Yo, bro.
I haven't gotten to.
I've always said this.
I haven't
to
gotten to
myself.
experience.
I've always said this to myself and to people that I come across in cars because I lived out there in PR. But car scene wise, I think PR one of the best ones.
No shit.
Yeah, bro, because they have a little bit of everything now. Before, like I said, when I was living out there, it wasn't really like that because it was more like a Toyota thing, Mitsubishi with a thing. It was like a small-minded car type of thing.
Now it's everything.
Because that's all they knew the whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? Now is you see everything, you know? You even see Camry cars, and they're like, oh shit, Camry cars in PR, what the hell?
But it's just how they execute shit.
Now you're seeing more of this.
I got you.
And that's what we fucking want, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the Tuner Eagle out there, though, the cars and Integras out there, bro. I think the one at the best show was Red Integra, bro, with the Mo Perform kit all around. Fire, bro, bronze TVs, bro. Retarded clean. They had Banshees. They had all
at the show?
At the show, bro. They had all the drag cars, bro. They had tow trucks, bro.
Bringing cars in?
Tow trucks, but bro, they had a tow truck with a whole old Datsun 510 in it. Bro, like it was still from the dealership. Wow. Plastics in it. And the tow trucks are stupid, man. Wheels.
Oh, you did a tow truck too?
Yeah, bro, everything. They had the Jeeps, they had the Samurais, all lined up, all the K-Series Samurai. They had all the little dragsters that I was talking about that my neighbor had. So then I went over there, yo, and I haven't been to PR in years. For me, my plan was to go over there and kind of like, I don't know, kind of like touch bases and like kind of feel like I'm home. Like, for me,
yeah,
like,
you wanted to see like how shit changed.
Go back to work, for me, home, pretty much.
Right.
And not a lot changed, I'll say, because everything's still the same, bro. PR did a whole different vibe. I'll say a lot of things changed after the hurricane because a lot of the housing, a lot of people moved. Some houses never got.
I mean, I love it back every time I go.
But we went. I had the time of my life. I'll go again. I'm telling you, let's go again.
I was on a thing where like I had to go every year.
Yeah,
I've been every year for the past few years.
Bro, I didn't go like in 7, 8 years.
Oh man.
That when I went and I pulled up to my uncle. Nobody knew I was going. So I pulled up to my uncle's house.
What's up?
And my aunt was there. Everybody was working. So I called my mom and I'm like, yo, I've been ringing the door and I didn't get nobody. Can you call her to see if she's here? She's like, oh yeah. So she called and she was there. Boom. So I'm inside, boom, chilling, boom. My cousin pulls up, the one that got the .6 with the 1JZ.
Yeah.
And he sees me, he's like, oh shit, boom. So then we're talking. And then I asked for my other cousin and my uncle were there. He's all happy. He said, yo, your uncle is at your cousin's house because he's cutting the grass because your cousin got surgery. So I'm like, oh, where is it at? So I go down there, pull up, I see my uncle, boom, hug him. First thing I see though when I got to the house was all the cars. And then across in the other area he has all the cars. And he has like, bro, like 3 or 4. He has red, black, he has 3.6.
Damn.
And then he has his car and then he had a work truck. But these .6 are just regular stock ones. That I'm like, yo, what you doing with these? He said, oh nah, these are for like New Year's, whenever, because New Year's, for New Year's and Christmas, they close down certain streets and neighborhoods and it's straight burnouts and they're celebrating.
So
Black
he got
parties,
cars just for that?
Just for that. And then he has a fire one that's stupid clean, that he takes it out of pasear. That's the one. And it's original, clean, gray fire, you feel me?
Word.
Clean as hell, bro. So then I was
so
going
he
over
has
there.
different ones for different things?
Yeah, I was going over there, I was talking to them, boom. My cousin didn't even recognize me because it's been so long.
Damn.
It's been years. Last time I was there, I was a little ass kid.
There's no feeling like that, right?
Yeah, so he looked at me, he's like, yo, I don't remember you. And then Uncle said, yo, sit down, no. He said, yo, this one. Remember this, yeah, there's the little one. He said, yo, no way. So then, bro, as soon as we clicked, bro, I swear, bro, because we started talking about cars.
Yeah.
Car parts.
That's it. It was over.
The ECU programming, fuel techs and everything.
Like you never left.
Literally, bro, like everything that he was used to do in his car, that's what he was literally.
Nice.
Conversation was about. And then he looked at me, he's like, that's crazy. And he looked back at my uncle, he's like, yo, at least, thank God, we could say that one came out like us. Because none of my cousins, nobody else is in the car like that. It's only me and my brother.
But it stuck with you.
It's stuck, literally. Nobody else in my family after them is into cars. It's just literally them and then me and my brother.
I'm the only one in my family.
But I feel like it's going to be that forever.
Yeah.
When I have kids, I'm going to make sure my kids is into cars.
Yeah. Oh, it was my dad. But like even now, I always tell him like, yo man, you should do something else. But he was the only one too. Like in our family, there's only like my cousin tried, but you know, he likes it, but
I wouldn't do it again.
I'm the one that's
I'll do it again
you
all
know.
day. I would still like have a choice. Like, yo, would you be into cars or would you be into something else? I think I'll still pick cars.
So
I would just be a bit more wiser, like spending wise.
well, yeah, of course.
Cause it's like, yo, I'm not gonna. I was building this car, bro. You don't understand, yo. Like, yo, this was a month, yo. It was like donations, like a stripper, like you just don't. I swear,
Well, they
bro.
said these are the money pits, bro.
Yo, in a month,
You ever seen the picture where it's like an abyss of all money and you pop the hood?
bro, in a
Money
month, yo,
pit.
you don't understand how much money I done. This shit that I look back and I told myself, I'm like, nah, I'm
If you could take an estimate, just because we're like running a little long, how much you spent on the car?
This one,
Quick guess, like in total.
little over 30.
Over 30?
Yeah. Not like some exaggerated shit. I seen a video the other day and there's like this YouTuber or whatever. The nigga said that he got like over 90-something thousand to his car. And it's sort of the similar build that I
Same
got.
with this one? How much is this one?
This one, so I bought it when it was a drag car and then I dumped like another 15 into it. So this one is like at 25, 30. This one passes 30 all day. Cause I done did this.
In its lifetime,
I done
definitely.
blew the motor one time, then I had
Yeah,
to
you
do a
all-
whole nother together. Then I blew that motor, then I had to put another motor together, and then it was just
You
like
think you'd
let
have
me
a
chill.
shot?
I broke. I got offered so the other day when I was selling parts, when I sold. What was I selling? When I posted that I was selling the doors and everything, the all-wheel drive kit, filter and everything,
Mm.
I got offered 15 for the car,
No way.
and I said no.
No way.
Bro, the car got like so much bread into it in parts. Like
No way.
doors, I can get 3 bands all day. These doors are fully functional doors, bro. You got speakers in them, full door, window regulated,
Yeah.
door, like everything, like a regular door,
Right.
literally, right? And it's carbon door.
There was a time you had carbon everything, right?
Yeah, I had the hood, but I got rid of that.
Defenders, right?
Nah, I was
Never
gonna
had
buy the
fenders?
fenders. I was gonna buy the fenders, but then I'm not. How do you say it? Like I feel like when you do too much of something, it kind of like I don't know, kind of like shadows a lot of
Yeah.
everything else. You have to be like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this.
You don't
Not
overdo
a
it.
whole bunch of this and then a little bit of everything else. You have to,
Some people have carbon everything.
and it looks good on some cars. Don't get me wrong.
Sometimes.
Cause I done seen certain drag cars that got the whole front carbon, doors carbon, trunk carbon, and them should be looking fire.
I think my favorite carbon car, we were in at the Tokyo Auto Salon in Japan. It was old 911. The whole
car was carbon.
It was carbon
I
fiber.
think I seen that.
The whole car, like everything.
It's
was
wide body
carbon
too,
fiber.
right?
I don't think that one was.
I seen a wide body one, but
Yeah.
I think in Australia.
Crazy. It was
Remember that R33? The
Yeah.
full carbon one too?
full carbon R33.
I like carbon, don't get me wrong. Cause carbon, but I might do one solid color on one of the cars for next season. I don't just don't know which one yet. I might do the red one all one solid color.
I think the red one was solid. It would
I
give it
think-
like more of a sleeper look.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Cause
But
it's
like
gonna have
surprise,
it's
you
gonna have
got
hood exit and
600
everything. Full
horsepower.
titanium, everything, engine
Yeah.
bay. I'm redoing the engine bay because the engine bay right now is at that gray color.
Mm.
So since the car's getting fully resprayed
You
inside
want all
and
red?
out, I'm doing all red.
Yeah.
Put the motor back in, it's already tugged, ready. Everything's clean as hell now.
That's what's up, bro. I look forward to seeing it.
So, yeah, me too. I can't wait. I can't wait to spend money. That's just crazy, yo.
That's what's
And
up.
everything
bro.
just getting expensive too. So,
Yeah.
but luckily, I
Even
know
worse.
But luckily, thank God though, that when you buy these companies, you don't ask for discounts. At the end of the day, you buy the parts because you want them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Luckily, certain companies and certain parts that I'm running on a car, they take recognition and they're 100% cool as hell, bro. I'm gonna hold you. Some companies are just
They look you out because
They do.
you're a customer. Like,
some companies you
repeat
could tag
customer.
them and they don't even care.
Yeah.
Then you got the companies that reach out, like, oh, word, I like what you have, I like that you're running our product. Feel me? We'll give you a shout out, we appreciate you. Next time you order, we'll give you a nice discount, blah, blah. Companies like that, bro,
you support them 100%.
I spend my money all the time.
Yeah.
But if I'm spending a whole bunch of money on you and you're not even...
You know what's crazy?
That's crazy. Like,
the best thing is, like, the relation that you have with the people that support you is the best.
For sure, hell yeah.
It's the best.
I feel like that takes big fact, and then as long as you have like a good, like, strong team, like support wise and everything, because that kind of takes a part in it too. Because some people ride dolo, some ride with a group. Luckily, we're in a good squad. I'm 100 because
we do things a little differently.
Yeah. It's funny, like it's.
But I feel like, the best part is when we do something, we support it. Like any ideas that somebody has, the group supports it.
Literally, you know?
When you do something, everybody's going.
And everybody's literally on the same.
You go somewhere, everybody's going.
Nobody thinks they're better than the other. We're all for me, like that's like a genuine type of
there's no like who's over who mindset. Everybody's an equal. Everybody has respect for each other.
We're all in it because we love cars. We enjoy having company, chilling with each other. Like literally, that's something. Bro, when I go to shows and everything, I don't care about winning a trophy. I really do not.
It's just to chill.
It's to chill, literally. To chill and enjoy the time that I want people. Because at the end of the day, bro, we're gonna grow old and that we're all gonna have memories. That's literally what's gonna be, bro. Just memories.
You're all there for the same reason.
Remember when we were there in this car show and then this? I'm not gonna look at it. For me, it's just moments. The trophies, yeah, I like them, they're nice. It's recognition and your car is nice, you feel me? But I feel like it's more to just trophy. Like the events, for me, we do it like a family, bro. Like I haven't seen no other squad or no other person in events that we're literally like all together, always enjoying time.
That's what it's all about.
Like literally, bro.
Creating memories, bro.
All the peoples. And everybody's cool. Everybody humble. I'm a humble person, so I don't really be unknown.
Yeah, you've always been pretty humble.
Yeah, I'm chill, humble, bro. I'm always the only
as
thing.
As long as I've known you.
The only thing though that I've stopped doing is telling people certain things about my car and what I'm doing with my car, like future wise. Because certain people just been copying styles and shit, bro. And they say, cool, yo, don't get me wrong though. Cool, I'm not against that. If you want to see something that I run,
you know what's funny? It's like you don't say anything about your car when it comes out. Or like you present it of like all of your ideas. It's not finished, but like it's a product that people can look at. You take it out. Then when you start seeing the cars that were around and how they were start to change. It's like everybody's always doing something. Or like you see people do things that like were inspired by what you did.
Yeah. And I like that. Don't get me wrong. I like that because
it's the best.
For me,
because you feel like you're like okay.
I inspired a little bit. Cool.
Right.
You got. I like that.
You were inspired by something else too.
Facts.
But it makes it better because the more effort and work that you put into something, and the more effort that others as well, it makes all of this better.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's like you're just brainstorming, getting everything from and making it all one. I wasn't really, the way I am to cars now, like with parts, wheels and everything, I wasn't really that knowledgeable a few years back.
Yeah. But it's shared knowledge, bro.
You feel
like,
me?
That's
I knew certain basic shit. I knew spoon calipers, like stuff like that.
But then there's the people that gatekeep.
I don't.
Nah, for what?
Certain things that like I have on my car, like one of one, or that I wouldn't really discuss too much. Wheel specs, shit, that, yeah, I'll give it to people. Some people don't really like it.
I wouldn't go as far as putting a sticker over the fender of the wheel specs.
Yeah,
you see that now?
That's type, wow, I wouldn't do that. I see people put that shit on their bio on Instagram. That's, to me, that's pretty... Yeah, wow.
You probably get asked
if you hit me up and ask me, look, I'm running this,
I'm
running this. Oh, how'd you make it work?
You can't be getting asked that many times that like it's in your bio.
Yeah.
Like, yo, my name is so and so, this and that, blah. And here's my wheel specs.
And a lot of the people that know cars or wheels can know a wheel spec by looking at it.
Yeah,
you'll see the tire size you're running and how it matches with the lip of the wheel, and you already know the spec and everything.
Like, oh, those are 17 by 8 plus 30, right?
Like, niggas know. Like, you're knowledgeable with wheels, you know. I didn't know. I really did not know.
I learned that with the Fit, bro.
I learned a little bit when I was doing the TL, when I did the camber and everything. I was forced to, because I was going to be rugged.
We all have that one learning point.
But with these cars, it makes it flush, perfect fitment.
But if you didn't learn that from the TL, you wouldn't be able to execute it so well
Exactly.
on these cars.
And then I was in a cambered car, and that was a whole different platform from
But
what
you
it
learn
is.
wheel specs.
But I learned wheel specs on there.
And suspension and all that crazy shit.
Literally stiffness, camber, everything. Literally on that one car. That had nothing to do with these cars, but my knowledge came from there. Like,
that's it.
and it's like, yo, word out, cool. Now I know that if I could run a big size wheel, wide wheel, or aggressive spec, I know I won't clear, or I know I'll rub. So I have to. Now I
you
know.
can play with it. Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna throw on a wheel and be like, oh, this shit white as hell, I'm gonna be rubbing. Nah, I can play with it. You feel me? Like, I didn't know that.
That's good, man.
I didn't know wheels, like I said, I didn't know wheels like that either. I knew TEs, wheels like that. So real wheels, oh, you're gonna spend $3,000-4,000. I'm like, nah, I'm never in my life spending that much for wheels. The next thing you know, boom, I bought TE for 3 bands. And I'm like, damn, I spent 3 bands for TEs, I'm mad. Had them in the car, boom, which was
She loved them though.
the Formula Silver ones. Bro, when I put them in the car, that shit made the car look a complete different car.
That was a good look.
Hell yeah, because then I wanted to put the lip on the car. I didn't have the car with the lip at the
It was a
time.
good look.
I wanted to put the lip on, and then I was like, damn, because the Formula Silver looked perfect with the carbon. So, grayish wise, it was perfect.
Very, very few people get how important a wheel setup is.
Yeah,
It ties everything together.
it definitely does. It makes the car look more aggressive. If you put a weak spec on the car, it's not gonna make the car look that good. You're gonna have a gap.
It matters.
Yeah,
It definitely.
Like,
Wheel and tire setup
You
matters.
gotta fill it in. You feel me? Like,
Yep.
and if you're low, different size tires, different size wall tire. I have Toyos on all my cars. Toyo.
Yeah. I've seen cars with like good wheels, good setup, everything looks good, but then it just doesn't sit right, and it'll take away from the whole car.
Then the minute you
the
put
worst.
different wheels
It's
on, the
the
car looks
worst.
completely different.
It's the worst.
Like I'll never run nothing less than by 8s on any.
But then again, it's like when you see that out there, is that you can't tell nobody how to do their car.
It's a fact.
Be like, I know how I would do it to make that shit look right, you know. But that comes with knowledge, or like it's all preference too, you know.
That too, but I mean, I feel like us out here in the East run the more aggressive spec.
I feel like we learned a lot from a lot of
I've
shit.
seen cars down by in Cali. Some have aggressive spec, but some don't. And then it's like, damn. It makes me think.
I think a lot of the guys that track run the more aggressive setups.
Yeah, I feel like they have 17 by 9s, and I'm like, I'm clearing that.
Yeah.
Because I'm 16 by 8, and I feel like I'm already maxing. But then again, they got 17
They have
by
9s on Integras?
Yeah, I seen one last time, 17 by 9. I see the EG sedan, bro.
But you know what? That's good because, like...
It tells you, yo, it can be done.
It can be done. Yep.
Like, that's fine. To me, it's like, oh, cool. I seen it.
It's funny you say that because just last week, somebody had reached out to me about the 18.5 plus 20 that are on my car now. He was like, yo, I didn't know that they would fit.
That's why...
The guy's from Europe. He's like, yo, the guy that I was buying my fenders for, I got the same fenders as you, and I was trying to order a set of wheels, and the guy said that the specs wouldn't fit. He's like, so I'm glad that I saw your car with the specs because now I know they fit.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. As random as it is, he was like, yo, I put these fenders on my car. I was just about to order wheels, and right before I went to order them, I saw your car.
Get the sign, get the wheels, get the size.
And I wanted to know the size, and yo, I'm glad that I talked to you because now I know that they fit. I was like, yo, I'm glad I can help you, bro.
Yo, when I answer people DM, I'm the same way. I don't hold back. I tell you straight up.
You have to, bro.
We in it for the love.
You know why?
Car,
because we were that person on the other side.
Yeah, at one point, I didn't know nothing about cars. I walk around a car, look at it, yo, when was this? When was that? But I've always been knowledgeable on certain parts. I was a kid, because like I said, I've always been around cars. Literally always, my whole life, yo. Always had toy cars, always playing with
never
toy
changed.
cars, never. Now it's just, toys just got bigger.
They do. They get bigger and more expensive.
And more expensive, bro. Hell yeah. I'm gonna do another car eventually, but for right now, I'm holding off on it.
Yeah.
I don't need it. When I see the right car, I come across the right car for the right...
Patience. Like you were saying, patience, bro. You know what? When it's meant to be, it'll pop up.
I hope. Cause I don't get me wrong, I want to build a car bad.
I feel you, bro.
But it's like, yo, discipline. I gotta, for me, be on some different type of time right now.
It's good, man. Your mindset's in the right place, bro.
Yeah. I just wanna it's not all about cars. You know, a lot of people mistaken that too. I feel like a lot of people just throw all their money in the car because at one point I did that. Just throw all the money at the car.
Well, that comes with growing older and
But
learning
then
responsibility.
You got priorities, you got bills and everything.
Right.
So now you start. I'm still horrible with money because I was still trying to the car.
But you know a better balance
But
now.
now it's now it's better balance. Now it's cool. I got 5 bands. I'm not about to throw 5 bands at the car now.
You could.
I could. I gotta not worry about cool. So now I gotta pay this and I gotta pay this bill and then I gotta make sure my clear.
You put a little bit aside so when it comes to
So by the time it comes to it, I got like 1,000, 1,500, and I can start throwing into the car. So I'm I bet I'll just save that. So when I get more money to throw on it, I could just buy this car. I could just buy this for the car
There
instead.
you go.
And that's how I just be doing it. I don't go and splurge. With this car, kind of what that. I want about 5 level. I want about seats.
You wanted a certain look.
But I wanted. For me, cool. I got the car before the season officially started. I got some time. I always wanted to do a car like this.
You did.
So boom, got the whole car sprayed inside, matching the color of the car. The cage is black. The whole car inside is blue. I don't even have to run a carpet. I could have just left this shit like that because the car's clean like that. But
Yeah, since the first time I saw it.
I'm a picky nigga. Like I want to have a rug. I want to have carpets. I want to be chilling in there, like
That's right.
cruising it. Put radio back on, enjoy my music, drive, put my windows down. Just enjoy the car. Just put it together for a reason.
We should do a cruise tomorrow.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
I did an oil change in this shit. It's just smoking. I gotta find out why. I think this shit needs to get retuned.
Maybe. Well, I appreciate you, bro.
Definitely
Thank you, man.
appreciate you.
All right.
Definitely appreciate you.